Thank you so much. This is Jahanzaib Ali from Airway News Pakistan. It's really great to see Ned after a long time.
Yeah, good to see you.
Um, I have a question for you, Ned. In your opinion, what do you think that why the world leaders at the United Nations were not able to lead the world out of crisis, such as those in Gaza and Ukraine? What's your opinion? Thank you.
Thanks very much. Again, this is a question that implicates conflicts and crises and hotspots that have different origins, that have had different trajectories, and as we see it, different paths to resolution. Um, of course, we all wish that this body across the street were able to successfully negotiate an end to wars and conflicts the world over. Unfortunately, that has not been the case. It certainly hasn't been for lack of trying. I also don't want to leave the impression that working here in Turtle Bay, in the Security Council and the other organs of the United Nations system, we haven't been able to make progress. In fact, we have. The UN has been key to addressing certain hotspots around the world. And I'll give one example, and that is Haiti. With the support of members of the UN Security Council, the United States led an effort to muster the MSS, the multinational support force that is on the ground in Haiti, of course, working closely with BNU, the UN mission in Haiti. It's a rather novel concept that brings police forces from generous donor countries, including Kenya and others, to help bring about greater levels of stability and security on the ground in Haiti for the people of Haiti. This is something that, with the establishment of the MSS in Haiti, we seek to take to an even to increase its effectiveness. And I think, as many as of you know, we are working in the Security Council context on follow-on solutions to the MSS, including what we think, and so many members of the Council, and most importantly, the people and government of Haiti think is necessary, and that's a formal UN peacekeeping operation. You mentioned Ukraine and Gaza. I've spoken during the course of this discussion about the very different origins and nature of those conflicts. The UN has been involved in to different degrees in both, but certainly the United States has been integral to efforts to provide humanitarian relief to the Palestinian people. We are working very closely, as I said before, with our partners in the region to try to achieve what has been so elusive over the course of more than a year now, and that's a ceasefire deal that brings about not only a ceasefire, but the release of hostages and the conditions that will allow for a surge of even greater levels of humanitarian assistance to the people of Gaza. In Ukraine, this is a conflict about which the UN Security Council and even more so in some ways the UN General Assembly has spoken. Over the course of the past 3 or so years, we have brought together some 2/3 of the world's countries to make very clear that the international community won't stand for this blatant aggression. What we would have thought should have been a relic of the previous century, where principles like might makes right and the idea that a large country can bully its small neighbor, to once again put those principles on the table. These were the very principles that the UN and other international bodies were founded to help eradicate and to bring about global cooperation and to foster what we had hoped would be greater levels of global peace and security. The UN has done that in many contexts, in many different ways. Of course, in these two contexts, various diplomatic efforts, including multilateral efforts, are still ongoing to bring about an end to these conflicts.